taking it. I bet you it's another flounder. Oh, sure. Can't miss him. You know Mama's gonna be happy when I bring this home. Hello again, folks. Welcome to another edition of Between the Banks. I'm Bob Googe. We're at the spot and conditions are getting perfect. So I'm planning on catching some fish. Boy, he had to. We'll take this fish off, get back out there. Who, what, where, when, why, and how's coming up. Another welcome something edition of Between the Banks.
Between the Banks is brought to you by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Louisiana.
This is our love, this is our life, this is our home, Louisiana. This is our day, come what may. This is our home, this is our home. This is our home.
Take the short drive to Lafourche Parish, where both history and adventure await. Explore the historic Laurel Valley Plantation, the E.D. White Historic Site, and Bayou Lafourche Folklife and Heritage Museum. Discover the Acadian culture at the Wetlands Acadian Culture Center. Treat yourself to an exciting fishing trip or relax on a guided swamp tour. And sample true Cajun cuisine at one of the many unique restaurants. Call or log on to visitlafourche.com.
Folks, everybody gets Between the Banks. Here's how easy it is. Go to your address bar, type in betweenthebanks.com, search, and here you are. The latest videos, services, and products provided by Between the Banks. Check it out, betweenthebanks.com. Everybody gets Between the Banks.
I think there's another one coming up. Be ready looking at this. Oh no, it's trout. Spag. Alright. The spot is turning on. Alright, come on up front, folks. Alright, keeper spec. 13, 14 inches. Alright, now I'm going to show you how I'm rigged. Let me take this one and put it in the box first and we'll measure it. Oh yeah. 13 to 14 inches. Good keeper spec. In the Pathfinder fish box it goes. Then I'm going to show you how I'm rigged. Alright folks, let me show you how I'm rigged. 1/0 Carolina Kale hook through the lips of a cockhoe. Now look, you can see the tissue between the lips and the skull. That's where you want the hook. You don't want to penetrate his skull or get it there too deep. Just like that, so that way he can swim on that Kale hook. The Kale hook is tied on to 30-pound test shock leader. Triple fish, trilene green, any low-vis line will do for a shock leader. You don't have to use fluorocarbon if you use low-vis line. This is camo line. I'm coming to a 1/8 ounce slip weight. I'm passing it through it once and twice, okay, and then I'm sliding it up right against that weighted clip-on cold melt cork with a couple of BBs in it. Okay, so that's how I'm rigged. Now I got the weight there. Say I want to weigh down that minnow. Say I'm fishing deeper water under a cork. I can slide that weight down and slow that minnow down. But I really like fishing it all the way up at the top because it's got plenty of weight here for casting and the minnow swims free. So that's the rig. I've got a number 10 black crane swivel right there at the end of the leader. I'm clipping this onto a leader, that way it doesn't declimate that line. Okay, and then I've got 12-pound test. This is Berkley Pro Spec, thin diameter line on a Team Daiwa rod and a Revos reel. So, all of this is 7-foot medium action, perfect for the weight. I stay within the weight parameters that are written on the rod. And it casts really good, really sweet rig. You can get all of this over at Tides and ask them for the Between the Banks special. $150 with the line, really sweet deal for some top of the line gear. So check it out over at Tides. Still has this big sale going on, but that's how I'm rigged. Now, when I come back after the next fish, I'm going to tell you why I chose this spot to fish. Stay tuned. I'll give you a hint. You've been seeing the East Access canals other than that outside series that we did. There's your hint. Just take it, cast it out. And he's out there swimming. Another rod that I have is the same identical rod except with a Legalis reel. I have it in the gunnel on a Carolina rig right on the deep part of the water, the trench that comes through here. All right, so now you know how I'm rigged. Just lightly tapping the cork. No shotgun cork here, no just lightly tapping it. And the fish will come up and drag that minnow down. You know when you're getting a hit. And it's on. Stay tuned. Feels like another speck. And it is. It's a swinger. But a keeper, another keeper. All right. All right, I'll tell you next fish, I'll tell you why. I'm gonna pick this fish up and now I'm gonna let you know. All right, so I'm just taking my cork line and I'm casting it out. If you look good at the spot, you can see where I'm at with my cork. And you can also see I got slicks all around here, right out there where my cork is, where I'm just popping it lightly. Since I don't have a shotgun cork, I can just tap that cork like that nice and light. And let the minnow do all the work for me, swimming around. And there's sometimes that I'm gonna crank and they'll hit it while I'm cranking it. So, here's why. I'm sitting in this huge cut. Check it out. There's that point of it, and then all the way around to the left, you can see the cut. You can also see the East Access Canal up by the East Access Bridge. So I'm fishing this moving water. I got a incoming tide that's pouring in because we're taping this while we got a big movement in tide, over a foot. So that water's pouring through the cut and the fish are stacking up on the flats, and I got a deep trench coming through here as that water moves around. You can see I got nervous water here also, right out here where I got my Carolina rig sitting in the rod hole. So you see all that nervous water right there that's running through this cut right on the edge of the flat where it meets the train. So I got perfect conditions. I can cast my lines out and work them. So that's what I'm doing. I'm working this flat. Oh, there's a fish. Another speck. And the specks are running 13 to 15 inches. But flounder also. Yep, another keeper. This one's going to be borderline. I'm going to have to check him out. But let me show you where I'm catching the flounder in this spot. Where the Nervous water rolls around that point to the right, this cove. This little bitty flat where I got a flat on the cove right here between that point and that point. That's the area I'm pulling the flounder on. They're sitting there on that flat. Bait comes by, they're nailing it too. So now you know why I picked out this spot. I got a cloudy day. I'm going to throw top water, Lunka lures. It's perfect. We got a front coming. It's warmed up. Life is good in the fishing neighborhood. So we had to fish today. Perfect conditions. Feels like something good here, buddy. On the Carolina rig. Acting like a big trout or a big fly. Oh, it's a speck. It's a speck. Leave it to the Carolina rig to catch the bigger fish. That's why you got to put out a Carolina rig. Even though I'm corking all the way around the front of the boat and all over the spot. Boy, he had it too. If you rig up that standard Carolina rig, 1/8 ounce weight, Kahle hook with a cockahoo, and then when I get down to the bottom of my cockahoos, you can see I'll start throwing 2 up, make the weight count. And that's just going right down where the flat meets the ditch that goes through here. That's where the Carolina rig's doing the damage, in the middle. Oh, I got something on my cork line. I hope he's still on. Let's go see. Took it under the boat. Stay with me. Under the boat, and he is off. He's off of it. But there you go. There's it. Keeping me busy at the spot. So, catch my breath. I'm going to bait up with another cockahoo and get back at it. Fishing spot is on. Stay tuned. Another nice one. This time under the cork. See if I can maneuver around my other line here. Ooh, nice speck. Sorry. Just gotta catch the other line, that's all. It's on, folks. It's on big time. It's on big time. Another keeper speck. Non-measurers, 12 to 15 inches or so. I've had one little bitty one that was right at 12, threw it back, everything else is measured. Now, don't forget, specks, 25. Gotta be at least 12 inches, but 25 per person. And at the rate I'm going, I'm gonna get my 25. Stay tuned. Another speck, Carolina rig. So I will be ready with the net. Since the Carolina rig has been catching most of the big ones. Carolina rig cockahoo are under a cork. They want that live bait. Of course, I've been getting my bait from T-Rands. He's always got healthy minnows. You know, big ones. Really does the job, especially when you're using live bait. Another 14-inch fish. Got a nice speck on top water. Take my time, try not to pull the hooks out of his mouth. I mean, came up and hit it and then jumped. Oh, there he is. Or there she is, I should say. Oh, yeah. One of the great things about when it clouds up, don't think I don't have a line rigged with top water. Don't think. In fact, I knew it was going to be cloudy today, so I put my two favorite top water lures on. Alright, so this is a she-dog. If I'm going to use the mirror lures, they're going to be she-dogs. High-pitch rattler. And I like chrome, speckled trout, blue top, chrome belly. There's really a host of colors that'll work just great. And just walking it back and forth, and you end up with the lunker of the day so far. So, in the box it goes. And while I'm doing that, let's go check out the Marina Minute. All the fine folks in Lafourche Parish that make your trip down here complete. Start right at Highway 90 in LA1, Lafourche Tourism Commission. Go in there and check them out. They'll steer you in the right direction. Come on down a little bit further. You got Bay Saws for the sulfur mine, Catfish Lake. And then you've got renovations. Pathfinder, War Eagle, Motor Guide, Power Pole, Talon, Minn Kota Service Centers. I mean, really, if you're into marine, they've got home decor, hardware, and full marine. Pathfinder boats, take care of all of my service. Keep me going on the water. And then, don't forget, Boudreaux's Waterfront Motel. Tie your boat to the bed. Micro mini fleet, they're always out fishing in their small boats. They can put you on fish. Then you got Griffin's right across the street. Ice, fuel, 24-hour on the road and dockside. Food, grill. I mean, Leeville has a lot to offer for the fishermen. Bait shops, Leeville restaurant. I mean, you come there, you park your vehicle, get your boat, go fishing, and walk around Leeville just for your services. Let's check it out. Boat launch, all the way at the end of the road, free, state-of-the-art facility, and soon the fishing pier. Life is really good in Lafourche Parish. Here's the Marina Minute. We're going to follow it with the map. Boudreaux's Waterfront Motel. Dock your boat at the end of the pier right under your room.
Set up your grill, got your own fish cleaning station, your own ramp, and for big groups, enjoy the sunset at the Boudreaux House. Boudreaux's in Leeville.
Griffin's Marina and Ice has bag, block, and blown ice for whatever size boat. Both dockside and roadside ethanol-free fuel, convenience store, breakfast, crispy chicken, all conveniently located in downtown Leeville. Renovations is your complete marine center. Minn Kota, Motor Guide, Power Pole Sales and Service, Trailer Parks, Bilge Pumps. Their friendly, helpful staff will keep you on the water. Hardware, marine, and home decor are at Renovations.
All right, folks, you can see what it looks like here at the cut. I'm right on the edge of the trench in about 3 feet of water. Look at all the fish going by. I mean, it's on. Water temperature 63.7. Today we got up early. The wind was blowing, couldn't head outside. So we decided to come fish inside with the west wind blowing. This spot sets up perfect. You've seen it on Between the Banks before. All right, so let's go pages. Let's go over to the map. Enter. Okay, so you can see right where I'm coming from. Boudreaux's Waterfront Motel. Came out of Boudreaux's Canal, followed it to Bayou Lafourche. Came up to Bayou Lafourche, came to the East Canal, and took the 45-degree angle canal, and I just followed the bridge all the way to the very end, right here where it says spot number 11. Let me zoom in. All right, so you can see I'm following the bridge, and I'm coming to where this old canal used to cut in to this big pond. All of this is gone. This marsh right here is gone, and this is where that big cut is that opens up into all this water. You can see where my power lines zoom out just a little bit. You can see here's the power lines, what used to be left of the power lines, that intersection. What I'm doing is I'm fishing this big pond, which is mostly open water now, all of this. So that's where we're at. Let's go coordinates for spot number 11, north 2913 777, and west 9011 723, right in the middle of the cut. All right, so there's the map feature. Brought to you by the great folks at Lowrance. Under the boat, another topwater fish. I'm telling you, when it clouds up, sea dog, and I'm going to show you another topwater lure that just really is excellent on specks and reds. Just gotta take your time with them because they'll spit that hook. Another big speck. And be ready with the net. Because when top water starts, oh folks, I'm telling you, it ain't nothing but fun. Nothing but fun. Oh, he's got it. All right. I'm going to put this on the side, and I'm going to show you another topwater lure that works just as good. Catches big specks. Stay tuned. I'm going to put this in the box, and I'll come back and show you the other lure I like to throw. So my arsenal of rods this time of year, coming into spring, waiting for it to warm up. Got my Carolina rig, cork line that I showed you earlier that I was catching on. Another Carolina rig in case they're strictly hitting Carolina, and I can put two lines out. Then top water, she-dog, I showed you that. And this baby. If you're a bass fisherman, you already know about this. This is a buzz bait. You crank it on the surface, got a little chartreuse head, chartreuse twin tail grub on the end of it, and I'll throw that out on shallow areas, flats and stuff, and crank it, and the fish go nuts for it. You can also do that to it just by pulling it short pulls. Makes that on top of the water, that noise. Really an effective topwater bait too. All right, I think I got time for one more before y'all have to leave. Stay tuned. Well, folks, hope you enjoyed this edition of Between the Banks. The nice speck. Fishing with a west wind. You know, there's two rules, general rules, that you can go by to get into the trout. And this is strictly my opinion, and I base it on 30-something years of fishing. When the wind has a westerly component in it, fish the east side of Bayou Lafourche. If it's got an easterly component, fish the west side. And don't forget, you want to catch specks, incoming tide is favorable for them. You can catch them on low tide, but I like that incoming tide. It brings the specks in. fallen tide redfish. Hope you enjoyed it. Once again, the back cut of the East Access Canal bails out a tough day fishing. We'll see you next week. In the meantime, good luck fishing. Another one for the box. 7 more and I'll have my limit.